is there a black inflation? No, I'm not talking about economics. I'm talking about an inflation of thought. Like, in other words, having an inflated view of yourself. That's what I'm talking about. One thing about us as black folks, we definitely know how to talk, and we most definitely have a lot of confidence, like a lot of confidence. Now, confidence in of itself isn't a bad thing. I mean, we all need that, to some level. But I want you to take a listen to these video clips that I was able to gather, and I want you to just hear it for yourself, and then we'll circle back after this.
I think it should be noted that other countries can't perceive Black American culture because they're living currently in Black American culture.
As a millennial, I really do think that we are the best generation. And by that, before you get to in my comment, number one, our skin is divine.
That's the motherfucking blueprint out this bitch, goddammit. I'm talking about the original Star DEA blueprint out this bitch. When people see you, they literally want to imitate you, goddammit.
Chosen. These people figured everything that they put you through. All the obstacles you had to overcome, family. And you still became a success. These people have figured you are the blueprint.
The world would be nothing without the black culture, without black women, from the nails, the jewelry, the outlining of the lips, the dark outline, and like everything.
You're the blueprint.
It is a motherfucking fact that the melanated black woman is God, considering the fact that the first organism on the planet was a prokaryotic cell. Prokaryotic cells extract prokaryotes. Prokaryotes are found inside the black woman's womb, which is also a conductor of melanin through somatic frequencies, because melanin is an intelligence molecule that gives black women the capabilities to perform parthenogenesis.
The gods was not created to rule over the goddesses. The god was first. She was first. She is God. The black woman is God.
Black woman, you are the one they've tried to imitate. Black woman, you are the voice of faith and the voice of fate. Black woman, they know you can destroy as well as you create. Black woman, do not try to entertain their mediocre race. No, black woman, because you can run faster, you might as well run farther.
Black people are gods. They were formed by the universal prime creator from its own primordial essence. They are extensions of the prime deity's masculine and feminine aspects. Each temple or body houses both of these vital energies. Their melanin is an indication of their divinity, for it is concentrated light in a physical form.
Scared to go at them. Yeah. Like it been in history. Everybody got their rights through us. Yeah. You go back in history, you don't see nobody else fighting them fights, getting hit with the water hoses or get the dogs. No, it was us. Everybody else got their rights off of our fight.
I'm married to a black woman, and I believe that a black woman is the closest thing to God as you can get.
Excuse me, ma'am. Who is the beauty standard out of all the races?
Y'all don't want the conversation for real, or do y'all?
I want to know.
If we're talking about what the actual beauty standard is, it's black women.
Child, the foundational Black American story is one of the greatest ever told. Resistance, resilience, and reimagining. And baby, that's the gag. We didn't just survive. We authored that shit.
What a beautiful name is. Nothing compares to it. What a beautiful name is.
Black people were the influencers before influencers ever existed. Our style, our slang, our music, our dance. They spread worldwide long before social media, copied by everybody but rarely credited. We built the trends.
The primordials and parthenogenic births.
They spend so much time trying to convince you that women are bad, that women are lesser than, that men are above, that a woman came from a damn rib, even though there's no scientific evidence to that. The earliest humans reproduced asexually. They were female, and they were able to reproduce through parthenogenesis.
Black people are the first people. Black people are the mothers and fathers of everybody on this planet.
Yo, listen, man. You the brand, you the plan, you the motherfucking blueprint. Let them know your worth, your presence, your aura, your soul. is all worth gold.
If we want to talk about percentages, I am a PhD student.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you just a few basic questions. I mean, because now that the veil has been completely dropped and we can be totally honest, I mean, we're dealing with the blueprint. We are the standard, right? So as the standard, as the blueprint, you should be able to handle these questions I'm just going to throw at you, okay? I'm just going to throw it out at you. So if we are the blueprint, what that means is when you have the blueprint, that means you have the possession of the original design. Okay, that's what it means when you declare yourself as a blueprint. That means you are the original design. If that's the case, why is it that we have such a high percentage of broken families in the black community? Why is it that every time we go on our For You page, we see black men fighting against black women and vice versa? Why is it that we see obesity and high blood pressure and diabetes, things that can be taken care of in-house, but it seems like it's still a persistent issue? Why is it a thing called black flight? And yes, look it up. In fact, I'll put it on the screen for you. And this is a phenomenon that has been studied for years by sociologists. This is the name they've given it. It's called black flight. And basically what that is it's a phenomenon where you have black individuals, talking about black Americans, who make the decision to flee their own communities for suburban areas that are majority white. Why is it that when it comes to math and other STEM programs, we find that black Americans tend to be the less involved in these fields? And no, we can't blame that on it's racism holding black people back. I mean, these are things that we're not even talking about. I mean, in other words, TikTok, and let's go to TikTok, for example. If you go to your TikTok page, you open up the app TikTok, they actually created a whole section called STEM, right? And that's for engineers, mathematics, that kind of technology, robotics. You got all of that stuff going on there. So you can click on that. Then you got the regular For You page. Guess where you're going to find most black folks? If we're the blueprint, then why is it that we've had well over 300 and some odd thousand black women who just lost their jobs and now they're on social media basically weeping and crying about this and saying basically they don't know what else to do?
I'm crying because I'm frustrated. And I'm just going to make this video to let out all of the anger and frustration that all the black women feel because I'm tired of it. Leave me alone! Leave us alone!
So as you can see, I can go on and on and on. And like I said, again, there's nothing wrong with having confidence. We all need that, especially when, a lot of times in life, you have to be your own greatest cheerleader. I get that. I experience that a lot, but this is more than that. And I think we got to start being honest with these assessments, because as you can see, these assessments aren't really materializing in the real world. Tell me your thoughts. Share them in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in.